horrifying, and capable monsters. After passing several scattered eyes, first appearing in paintings, a humanoid monster with a single large eye emerges out of a black goo and chases after the protagonist, with furniture dropping and hindering the protagonist's path. Doing the only thing he can, the protagonist runs with all of his might, coming across several doors, with one only being the right one. That's when the guiding light reappears, assisting the protagonist in choosing the right door to evade this monstrous entity known as the Sea, which is accompanied by the horrifying eyes and emerging large arms which could capture the players. As the name suggests, this monster likes to seek out players and run after them, as if playing a game of hide and seek or tag. This in a way hints out to what sort of place this is, as if particularly designed to be a place of games while the participants can face death. After escaping this monster, the protagonist encounters other monsters such as the Screech, which is a tentacled gooey entity dwelling in dark rooms. This monster hurts the players if they don't find it quick enough, trying to attract players' attention by making it sound as if it's a game for it. Another entity the player can encounter is known as Halt, a green tinted entity which represents a ghost with glowing eyes. This entity transports players into long, narrow corridors where it plays a game of catch with them, making them turn around several times, all while trying to avoid reaching this entity, as otherwise the participants would die. The entity the protagonist encounters is known as the Ambush, which, as the name suggests, ambushes the players and sweeps the room in a similar fashion to the Rush, but instead lingers longer in each room and has a distinct green, pinkish glow. They are of course trickier than Rush, as the longer they linger, they compromise the limited time the players have hiding in the wardrobes, as the hide entity can kick the players out and expose them to ambush. Some other minor entities are known as Shadow and Jack. Jack at times appears in wardrobes and prevents the players from entering momentarily before disappearing. On the other hand, Shadow appears in rooms and flickers the lights before disappearing, not posing as any real threat to the protagonist. Another monster known as Glitch appears rarely when doors lag, with the entity teleporting the players to a random room away from the current room. Another minor entity is known as Window, which is neither friendly or hostile, which appears behind smaller windows, more visible when lightning strikes. Another minor entity which seems to want to be helpful, but really isn't, is the Curious Light, which is similar to the Guiding Light, but isn't that helpful in guiding. Some other entities are A60, A90, and A120. In order, when A60 appears, the players must hide when they hear it, as it acts similarly to a Rush but with no lights flickering. A90, on the other hand, will deliver damage if the player makes the slightest move when encountered. A20 also acts similarly to Ambush but doesn't necessarily loop back and also doesn't flicker any lights. On the flip side, however, collecting all the coins come in useful when the protagonist meets an entity known as Jeff Shop, which offers a respite to the protagonist and different items to make his journey much easier. Two other entities are present within the shop called El Goblino, which is a small red goblin alongside a skeleton called Bob. One item specifically is the crucifix, which banishes many of the monsters encountered, which identifies the demonic nature of these entities, possibly being cast down in this hotel from a different hellish dimension. Eventually, the protagonist arrives at the library where he encounters the Figure, a large humanoid creature with his ribcage outwards and a large mouth lined with sharp teeth on his face, rendering him blind, with his sense of hearing only helping him track down the protagonist. The protagonist soon finds several books which give him the code to the padlock in the library door, managing to evade the Figure, continuing to go through more doors, finally arriving at room 100. In there, he witnesses an emergency exit door leading to a staircase where he gets hindered by the Figure entity once more, which uses its hearing to find the protagonist. Meanwhile, the protagonist tries to activate the elevator to escape, with this place seeming like an intricately designed escape room, as if it's filled with hidden cameras watching every step of the way and the grisly ways that players fall victim to the monsters. As soon as the protagonist gets inside the elevator, the Figure jumps on top, disrupting the mechanism of the elevator, with its cord starting to malfunction and snap, making the elevator free fall, with the protagonist inside and the Figure on top, with the story cutting at this point, with the rest being left ambiguous, as there seems to be a continuation in the making. Now let's go over the possibilities of what these monsters could be and where they have come from and who the participants are and what is going on in general. I couldn't help but notice the similarities of this game story with the Cabin in the Woods movie, with an evil, overwatching organization manipulating aspects of the cabin and releasing certain monsters to kill the visitors in a variety of ways. The entire hotel at the same time seemed like an escape room where the players not only had to evade murderous monsters, but they had to solve several puzzles and find items in order to progress and use wardrobes and beds in their advantage to hide. Therefore, seeming like a mix of an escape room with several monsters put in one place, it seems as if a powerful organization has forced the participants in the hotel while observing their every move by hidden cameras, all for the sake of entertainment and making money. I believe the participants were told it's just a typical escape room with no serious consequences, seemingly enticing them with a large reward. That's why the protagonist tried desperately to escape and go back, but he couldn't due to the monsters such as Void teleporting him ahead, and the identity stopping him from hiding in the wardrobes for too long. The monsters, on the other hand, seem to interact with the crucifix acquired in Jet's shop, which means the monsters have a demonic nature. Therefore, it's possible the organization summoned these demons from a hellish dimension to create a more entertaining watch for their viewers. The presence of helpful and neutral entities also suggests these monsters are not mechanical, but have their own free will, with majority being hostile and some being peaceful. It seems the organization specifically handpicked them to make the watch more thrilling, giving the participants a fighting chance, providing it with false sense of hope. On the other hand, the left behind bags and suitcases seem very identical to each other, as if they were intentionally placed there to create a theme for the escape room game, making it more entertaining and terrifying for the participants. The entire hotel seems like a game room, as all the rooms are attached to each other with no corridor or hall separating them, which clearly suggests it has been specifically designed for other purposes, for the participants to fight for their lives and the viewers to achieve entertainment. I would say the viewers would very likely be ourselves, the players who play the game for entertainment in the expense of the participants' lives. And that's about it for this video, folks. Let me know what are your thoughts about this video. Do you want me to make more Roblox Doors videos theorizing on more aspects of it? If you enjoyed this video, you can stay tuned for more by hitting on the subscribe button and the notification bell. As always, it's been your host, Dar, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a good day. Edward is a depressed fast food worker who can't stand another day being surrounded by people that he hates. Disturbed, he quickly descends into madness and goes on a killing spree, which starts this sinister story. Hi folks, I'm R, your narrator, and welcome to Sinister Squidward. If you have any game or video suggestions, make sure to send them to me on my Twitter or subreddit. Keep in mind that this video will have spoilers, and with that in mind, let's begin. Squidward is known to be a pretty lonely and depressive octopus. He is quite short-tempered, condescending, and...
Welcome to Fears to Fathom. This is episode 3 in an episodic series of scary horror goodness. Let's see and show him some of the scary horror goodness from before. Oh my god! Ooh! Ooh! No! Hi! Hello! Hi! Who's in there? Oh god! See? Told you. Scary horror goodness. The first of this actually scared the crap out of me. And this is the Carson house. So if you remember, the last one was something about getting stranded on the highway and then going to a hotel. And the first one was also a house. So I don't know if this sort of turned me form or whatever. My name is Noah. I'm a 28-year-old male from the Midwest. I have no idea why I'm setting this, but I hope my story can be a lesson. This happened to me when I was 18. But I remember this incident like yesterday, as the trauma dictated a major part of my life. For a little background, my dad was a realtor and almost always became friends with his clients. One day he came home and pitched me a small job offer for the weekend. One of his old clients was going away for a few days and needed somebody he could trust to watch over his house. The man worked as a COO at a local media company. Dad told me the man would pay me $100 just to watch the house and do some basic chores. I accepted the offer as I had nothing interesting going on for the weekend. Besides, I thought I could use the time to get my schoolwork done. Plus, I wasn't picky where my pocket money came from. My dad drove me to the house. Oh, this isn't a house. This isn't a house at all. This, wait a minute. Wasn't that the intro to episode 1? Wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Wait, no. Did that just play the episode intro to episode? What? I'm in a laundromat. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be. Actually, it's definitely where I'm supposed to be because it didn't work before. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, 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 dot. Oh, wait. Why would I go where only employees may go? I don't know. No need to tell me twice about going into a dark, scary... Oh, the back rooms. The back rooms. The back rooms. I don't know why I ended up back here, but this is strangely an empty void with nothing but white. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm trapped. I've been trapped. I am high. I am seeing the walls melt. I'm high. Wow. Nice basket. Shift to sprint. Do I need to sprint though? In case of equipment failure, please leave again at I don't even feel like sprinting. I'm gonna sprint. No, I'm not gonna sprint. Not responsible for lost items. Hey! What are you doing down here? What are you doing? Are you high? Are you blasted? Are you blow? Bleach? It's not my name, I guess. Where did you put it? Where did I put what? I'm so bad. Where is the bleach? I need bleach. I don't even know what you're talking about. I said I need bleach. Noah? Noah? Now time's over! We're here! We're here. You said you could do this. Wake up now. Wake up, Noah. Noah, wake up. That intro was the intro to this game. Hello. You still think you can do this? I got it, Dad! Roy called and said the key should be under the fake rock. Got it. He said it's in the backyard. Got it. And like I said, keep the doors locked and don't open the door for anyone. I heard that the first time, Dad. Okay, now get your ass to work. I hope you know, I'm only in it for the snacks. I love you, Dad. God. Say it first. Alright, bye. Whatever. It was a nice neighborhood. Had to get the key from the backyard. Of course I did. Where else would it be? Whoa. Hey, what's up, car? This does look a lot like the first episode. I crazy. But it's different. But it's kind of different, though. A flower. But I don't remember the freaking laundromat. Boy? Hi, boy! Thank you for not mauling me! Oh my goodness. Okay. Why? What? Oh. I thought for a second that... Okay. I definitely don't remember there being a dog in the last one, so this must seem familiar. But I can't see anything because it's dark. It's really dark. I don't see no fake rock. I don't even see a rock. Who's moaning? I just got here. Cut the ambiance. Hey, but what's going on? You looking to get inside? I don't know. Good dog, good home. Is that a rock? Is that a rock? Bud, where you going? Alright, Lixian, fast forward till I find the rock. Oh! How could anybody have seen a rock key. Am I? Yum! Boy! Where'd you go, boy? I had to pee. This jar of Nutella reminded me. Get out of here. I have to piss. I gotta piss! Maybe I should lock the door. No way. Too urgent. Whoa. You vlogging? Bro? You vlogging, bro? Bro! You vlogging, bro? Where's the bathroom? No. Where's the bathroom? Where's the goddamn... Oh! Anybody there? Okay. Anybody there? Okay. Piss ahoy! Piss ahoy! Wow, alright. Mr. Carson was good. You're right, he wasn't, but goddamn, look at me. Closing both lids before I flush. I'm so polite. No poop particles getting in the air here. Whoa! Hello? I'm honestly jealous of Ava. Whoa, just had the weirdest dream ever. Huh? I was totally bonking out on some soap suds, you know. Come on. I was totally bonking out. Oh, it's Roy. Got this contact. Oh, whoa, that's my book. No problem, Mr. Carson. My pleasure, really. Ha. He's my dad. You ever bonk out on some soap suds? Well, wow, I didn't recognize that. Roy Carson. I wouldn't have asked for anyone if it wasn't for Zeke. Zeke? Boy's been a little sick lately. I'll take care of him in the house now that I'm here. You have nothing to worry about, Mr. Carson. Where's your booze? Where's your soap suds? Where's your soap suds? You got any soap suds right here? You soaping, bro? You soaping? You straight up soaping? So what am I? Oh, 3. You're a lifesaver, kid. Speaking of him, I wanted to remind you it's his dinner time. If you could get him his dog food from the basement. Right on it! I'm on it! The basement was a little too dark. Yep. A little dark. What am I doing down there? Where's my food? Where's my food? No food! Dog food! Almost forgot I paused the lights out. You can grab the flashlight. Okay! Yep. From the storage room where? Upstairs. Got it! Where's the stairs? There's the stairs. Realized this house was way bigger than ours. Jealousy flared inside my breast, as in my chest. What's the storage room? Why do you have a storage room? Why do you have a whole room? Anybody else? Is that just the ambiance being weird, or is that's something I should worry about? Also, is this a storage room? I have no idea. I can't see. No such thing as light switches around here. Oh. Car's coming. No, it's not. I think the reason Mr. Carson's bedroom had this weird smell of wet clothes. Why? Did someone have wet clothes? Was someone wet in there? I think the reason this looks familiar is the same house from Red Snow or whatever it was. Storage room? I don't really know. Storage room. Oh! Weird. Mr. Carson's office looked like a good spot I could sit down and work at. No, it ain't!